It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone.
Culinary Hotline Bling.
That can only mean one thing.
It can only mean one thing, baby. Welcome to the Culinary Hotline Bling. Sing, sing, sing. Yes, so good to be in the kitchen right now. Now, listen, in the past 2 weeks, we've had many viewer questions over on our Facebook page. And so we're joined this morning by Anel Potgieter, also by Teresa Oyech to answer all of your foodie questions. As I said, your culinary conundrums will be conquered this morning when you dial 021-430-9881. Ladies, good morning.
Goeiemôre.
Oh, get it somewhere twice. Goeiemorgen and good morning. Good to have you here. I've missed you. I've missed being in the kitchen with you and getting all of our questions answered. And so today we do that. Jy kyk vir my so stout aan, Anel. Vertel so 'n bietjie.
Nee, ek wil weet wat het jy in die Easter Bunny die naweek gedoen?
No, what on earth? That is not one of our culinary questions, but we will take one from Leanne, who on Facebook asked the question. Leanne Ingram said, how do I make a dessert with hot cross buns? Obviously, with the Easter weekend past them, there's lots of hot cross buns at home still. So what can you do with them?
Well, the concept of leftover hot cross buns is quite foreign to me. But the obvious one is like a bread and butter pudding using hot cross buns. We did one a couple of days ago on the show. We put speckled eggs on top. There's lots of things you could do. You could do cake pops using hot cross buns instead of a cake. You could make s'mores, so you slice them open, put some chocolate spread in the middle.
Yes.
You could put them on the braai or just in a pan even is fine.
That sounds great.
You can also stir them into ice cream.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
So you
hot
stir
cross
them.
bun ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay, please explain
Yeah.
that to me quickly. How would you do that?
So you can either toast the little chunks of hot cross bun or caramelize them and stir them into your ice cream mix before you freeze them.
Rum and raisin ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to you.
Ek vat nou rum and raisin
Yeah.
and then I let it go a little bit softer. But dit bietjie sag is dat jy dit kan met 'n lepel meng. And then I break these hot cross buns in there and I just mix it through and freeze it again. Doesn't that sound yummy?
It does, it does. One of my favorites to do is just, it's a very simple one. Hot cross bun, as much of your favorite custard as you can get on top of that. Put that in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Let that custard moniel through into the bun and then spoon in hand and then just hack at it and into your mouth. Hack at it into your mouth. That's a beautiful way of
Sounds
enjoying
good.
it. Oh, okay. Well, there you have it, Leanne. Then, Kotatso Teleki on Facebook also wanted to know, just a delicious dessert for the family. Any ideas, please? Of course, we celebrated Family Day a couple of days ago. So, any great recipes for desserts for families?
I've got a go-to that I use that the family absolutely love. It's a very easy fridge cheesecake. So all you do is you make a biscuit base. It's your crushed biscuits mixed with a bit of melted butter. Pop that in your dish. And then your topping is just 3 ingredients. It's 1 tub of cottage cheese, a smooth tub, condensed milk, 1 tin, and half a cup of lemon juice.
Ooh.
You whisk that up, put it over your biscuits, and pop it in the fridge. It's super easy.
Oh, it takes me way back. I used to be a waiter when I was in high school, and every Sunday I would spend my entire week's salary on just like cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
I made a very low wage. Clearly.
My favorite pudding is just jelly and custard. I went to a small seaside town the past weekend and I was at Kerk Bazaar. And there was these plastic tubs with jelly and custard. And my whole heart jumped out, so I bought one. And that's for me just still the go-to pudding.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Well, hopefully those ideas help. And then Halima Bibi Gani on Facebook said, I want to make the color popcorn for my kids this afternoon. Obviously, it was last week afternoon, it's today now. What's the process of making colored popcorn? Is it, okay, what's the name? Because we call it majagatata, amakip, some people call it, what do you guys call
Oh, I
colored?
love amakip-kip.
Amakip, yes.
And that is colored popcorn,
Yeah.
caramel. Wow.
Yeah, so the colorful popcorn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah,
What do you call it, Teresa?
Caramel popcorn.
Caramel
Yeah.
popcorn.
Yeah.
So what's the idea and what's the process of making it?
Dis basies jy smelt jou suiker and water and you form a caramel. So it's sugar and water that you melt in a pan. And you could cook it till hard-boiled stage. This is hard-boiled
so you
stadium.
just drop
Then
it
you
in water.
add some colouring in it.
Yes.
And you just pour it over your already popped popcorn. And that's it. And you make sure that it's covered.
Okay, make sure that it's covered because you want to
Yeah.
have the whole popcorn
Yes.
in blue,
Nice
in
and
red, in
pretty.
yellow,
Yes.
in green.
Yes. So what you normally do, say you've got your syrup, you divide it in 3. You drop a drop in here. You so bietjie rooi kleur sal daar
Okay.
and then you just mix that and throw it over separate popcorn.
Yeah,
and
sounds
that's
good.
it.
And then the idea, eat the popcorn quickly thereafter because you want it still crunchy. Okay, but we're going to keep our line open on 021-430-9881 and continue with the Culinary Hotline Bling. Ting, ting, ting.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone. Culinary Hotline Bling.
Well, there's one place you should be right now, and that's in our Expresso kitchen for the Culinary Hotline Bling. Sing, sing, sing! Give us a call on 021-4309-881. And I think we've got some callers on the line. We've got Eleanor on the line. Good morning, Eleanor.
Good morning.
Oh, so great to hear your voice. What is your culinary conundrum that we shall conquer for you today?
Well, I actually have an idea for you using hot cross buns.
Oh, yes. Share it with us.
It's something my granddaughter made this weekend.
Okay.
That passed. It's a banoffee.
It's a banoffee.
A banoffee using hot cross buns, and it was absolutely delicious.
So how did it work? Explain to us.
Well, she used the hot cross buns, cut quite thin,
Yes.
bottom layer, then caramel, then bananas, then custard, again hot cross buns, caramel, banana, custard, and cream on top, sprinkling of chocolate.
Wow.
It was absolutely delicious.
That's a
I
hot
thought
cross
I'd try
bun.
that. I just thought I'd mention that and share it with everyone.
Eleanor, that is amazing. You've just taken me to banoffee pie heaven right now. That's
Well,
amazing.
that was plain hot cross buns using raisins, but I'm sure using hot cross buns with chocolate,
Yes.
chocolate chip would be most amazing.
Those spicy ones as well. Eleanor, thank you very much.
Treasure.
Yes.
Nou so honger my maag gor. I hope that people can't hear what's going on. So like,
Your maag gor.
yeah, it's like
Is it nie grom nie?
rumbling like.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, somebody can probably hear it right now. Estelle on the line joining us from Bloemfontein. Good morning, Estelle.
Hello, Estelle.
Hi, good morning, team. How are you guys?
Very, very well. Thank you so much for your call. So what is the culinary conundrum we're conquering for you today?
Man, I would like to ask the good chefs. I tried to make a roll cook.
A rolkoek.
Ja.
Nou, verduidelik gou vir my van 'n rolkoek. Waarvandaan kom die naam rolkoek?
It's a Swiss roll.
Man, I don't know what's the English word.
Swiss
roll
roll.
cake.
It's a
And
Swiss
it
roll.
can... Say again?
It's a Swiss roll. Okay, yes, maar gaan aan.
Yeah, I tried to make it for the little ones over the Easter because they are very fuzzy eaters.
Oh, yeah.
And it came out dry. What am I doing wrong?
Okay, so it came out dry. Dry Swiss roll.
Ek dink miskien Estelle, jy het dit miskien te lank gebak because a Swiss roll is a very thin layer of batter, so it really needs to go in just for a few minutes as per the recipe. And then she must also look at the fat content of the cake. Is there enough butter or oil or something in the cake? And what would you say? I think it's over baking most of it.
Most of that, yeah, because it is so thin. I would say not more than 10, maybe 15 minutes to bake a Swiss roll.
Yeah.
And I think, as I've heard before in the kitchen over and over, is when it comes to baking, you need to be very, very precise and follow the recipe
Your
to the T and the I.
make sure you have a good recipe to start with.
And also, is it important to have the dough at room temperature when you are working with it, when you bake it, or is that not really important?
No, not really. I mean, some ingredients like egg, if you're doing whisking or something like that, it's better to have it room temperature. But a cake, no, not so much.
Okay, so Estelle, watch out for over baking, but do try it again, and then next week maybe call us again and let us know how your roll cook worked out. Okay.
I will do that. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Estelle. All right, we're going to keep our lines open on 021-4309-881, and we'll be back with the Culinary Hotline Bling. Sing, sing.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone. Culinary Hotline Bling. That can only mean one thing.
Yes, Sena, you know where you are at in the kitchen right now with the Culinary Hotline Bling. Sing, sing, sing. Where we answer and conquer all of your culinary conundrums. Anel and Teresa are here. We had a question that was from Cynthia, who's here from Cape Town. Well, actually, it's not Cynthia. We're talking about the chocolate chip from Precious Sibulelo on Facebook, who asked us about making chocolate chip cookies. Probably a favorite recipe for everyone out there. And we all want to make that perfectly big, chunky chocolate chip cookie that's crunchy, but it's also, nice on the inside. It's got that softness to it. It's a balance of both.
That's it,
Yeah.
Well, let's show you how to do it. It's quite scientific, actually, with the different sugars and all of that. So I've got some softened butter in the bowl here.
At room temperature?
Room temperature, yeah, because it's going to make it easier to mix if it's softer.
And not margarine.
Butter if you can. It is more
Butter.
expensive, but it's going to give you that really nice flavor, and it's just, really nice.
Cool.
So we've got 2 types of sugar, which I'm
Why?
going to just cream together. The sugars react differently in the cookies. So brown sugar is great for the flavor of the cookie, but it can stop the cookie from spreading. And you want a little bit of spread,
Yes.
but not too much. So that's where the white sugar comes in.
Okay.
So it's quite, yeah.
So the white
quite
sugar
fun to-
helps it to spread,
Spread a little
while
bit,
the
but
brown
not
sugar
too
gives it
much.
the flavor.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And now
So
can
you
I
mix
get
it up
some
a little
eggs
bit?
in here, maybe? Yeah. So you're going
gonna
to
put
cream
that.
that together, and then you're going to add your eggs one at a time and get them mixed in.
When it comes to baking, over mixing is sometimes a danger for
Yeah, if
recipes,
you're making something like muffins, especially, then
but not particularly with this recipe. So you don't have to worry about. So you can use one of those blenders if you want to.
absolutely hand mixer or
mixers, rather.
freestanding mixer, absolutely
Yes.
fine.
Okay.
So you get those eggs mixed in. We're going to add some vanilla.
That vanilla
paste.
extract. I see some
This looks
seeds.
like vanilla paste because it's got the seeds in it.
Oh, lovely.
That's the real deal.
Then
Then some flour.
Must I throw everything in?
Yeah.
Alles
so you can
in?
add everything at once.
Yeah, very, very easy.
Pretty easy so far.
And some bicarb and some salt,
Yeah.
which we're going to throw in.
There's no baking powder in here.
No,
Bicarb.
just the bicarb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't bicarb and salt kind of react the same as baking powder do?
They're both leavening agents, but they act slightly differently. So bicarb needs an acid to get it going.
Okay, okay.
Whereas baking powder doesn't need that.
All right, then.
Oh, and then the main ingredient.
See, this is now where I would start getting worried at home because the mixture seems a bit too dry for
Yeah.
what I want to be a
You've gotta
chocolate chip dough.
Just keep going, keep mixing.
Yeah.
Get it in there, just get it
It
mixed
is
in
easier
there.
with the mixer.
Yeah.
Look, we're getting there, we're getting there.
Would you like me to help you there? Should I? No, I'd be
Honestly.
taking credit for something that you've done. You've done
I'm
already.
gonna
Look
add
at
this while you're
There we
there.
go.
Oh, there we go.
Let me help
Oh,
them.
I am
thanks.
done. Look at that. So,
we
yeah,
go.
look, you'll enjoy your chocolate chip cookies later on because you've worked really hard for that.
I have. I've had
Okay.
a workout, yeah.
Alrighty.
And then you're just going to drop spoons of the dough onto your grease tray.
And normally you just
And-
push in it flat.
Yeah.
No,
that's
okay.
it.
No milk needed in this recipe, nothing.
No.
Just
You eat the milk with the cookie, any milk na die
Oh,
tyd. Dit is
okay.
hoekom ons in die
eat the
lekkerste.
milk.
Ja, you drink the milk met die koekie as hy klaar is.
There we go.
That's it. And then bake for 10 to 15 minutes until it's nice and golden. Puffed up a little bit.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And of course, if you find yourself being lactose intolerant and you're enjoying your chocolate chip cookies, you could have some lovely clover no-lac, which
That's
is
it.
for those
it's
people
such a
that
nostalgic
are.
recipe, isn't it?
Exactly.
Sort of childhood.
Ja.
And you know what's best? I love myself a glass of cold milk with warm cookies. You gotta have that
yes.
combination.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just yeah.
Gaan my maag weer nie gor.
Exactly. So there you go. As simple as that. That's how you make your chocolate chip cookies. Try it out. This is a recipe, of course, that was asked by, I need to find her name again, Sibulelo. Is it Sibulelo? Precious. Yes, thank you very much. Try it, take a picture, and let us know how it worked out for you. All right, we'll be back again with the ladies. You keep spooning those in there.
Good job.
Clover No-Lac. Lactose-free milk that lets you enjoy dairy again. Made with love by Clover.